So in this video we are going to check out the Inswing variations. All the variations about Inswing along with Aftertouch are going to be explained in this video. If you have not checked out the previous video about Outswing, go check it out. It will be similar to that, but I'll try to make you understand about the jump and release and the angles of Aftertouch and everything in this video. So watch the video till the end to get all the information related to the variations of Inswing delivery. Let's go. Welcome to Bumrah Cricket, a channel for you to learn everything about Cricket 24 and Cricket 26 especially, which is going to release on November 20th. So all the in-depth analysis, tutorials, everything is going to be covered in this channel. So make sure to subscribe to it, hit that like button, and also make sure to hit the bell icon so that you get notifications whenever I post a new video. Right, just like Outswing, Inswing, from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock you have all the variations you need, but the most effective will be between 1 and 2 o'clock. Alright, so if you bowl the 1 o'clock angle, it will be like the subtle swing which you need for you to deceive the batsman. If you go towards 2 o'clock, it is more like you are trying to get way too much swing from the delivery, so that you can do as well. Alright, so I will show you the 1 o'clock angle without Aftertouch. So jump and release on this is going to be around 5 o'clock and release on 11 o'clock. This angle and that angle. So you are trying to push the ball in and throw it away so that the ball takes the time to swing in and hit the stumps angle. Alright. So in swing, I'll just show you the jump and release. So jump and release outside. See the deviation. So exaggerated movement depending on the pitches can happen, so you have to alter your jump and release according to that. So now I will release it around 10 o'clock because it seems like the ball is swinging a lot more than I expected. So that is how you understand how much swing the pitch is having and what kind of jump and release you need to take. Middle stump, perfect. Now with the Aftertouch, how to do that? So now 1 o'clock angle, and now I am going to have it fullish good length and then outside off. See, now I am able to control the swing much better immediately after I use the Aftertouch, because without Aftertouch it was just wavering all over the place, so I was not able to control the delivery that much, which you can do when you use the Aftertouch. So if I have the Aftertouch towards 11 o'clock, I am setting the ball outside off, so the ball will try to be pushed outside but swing after pitching. So it's like you are trying to control the ball with the initial release, but after the ball pitches, the seam takes the ball away from the batsman or into the batsman for a right-hander. So now in this, same thing for shorter length as well. So fully shorter length, I will be able to control this much better because I am trying to push the ball away and having the release around 11 o'clock or in between 10 to 11 o'clock, because that is the way I can push the ball outside and let the ball take its swing and then hit the stump line. It's slightly difficult to control because for a right-hander you might end up giving away easy runs because you might not be able to control the swing much easily like you can do with Outswing. But for left-handers this is much effective delivery because it's basically the natural line for you to take it away from the left-handed batsman. So for right-handed, you always make sure that the Aftertouch is outside the line and then you push it outside as well while bowling so that it ends up on the off stump or outside out stump line, just to make them drive, because that's the space you want to attack for them to play a shot and get those edges, get those dismissals, get those bowls. All these things can be done with the Inswing, and it's a very effective delivery mainly because it has a different variation to the normal Outswing you keep bowling more. So close to 12 o'clock it's the minimal swing, but since the angle is already there, you can see after pitching slight, so initial movement will be slightly going in and after pitching more. So again, depending on the pitch, how much swing you will get, it varies. Okay, now I am going to show you how to change the angle of it. See this one. So what I did was I set the aftertouch towards the stump line, but with the release I pushed it outside, so ball will be like a banana swing. So it will swing initially and then pitch and go away because I go into the batsman because of the aftertouch. So say similar delivery, okay? Similar delivery, if I take the aftertouch outside line, 7 o'clock angle, you can see the ball not swinging as much. So, like I told you in the previous video about outswing, when you support the swing, the ball will swing more than what you usually do. If you are going against the swing, the ball swing will lessen because of it. So you are trying to support when you are going with the aftertouch towards 5 o'clock, but you are going against the swing when your aftertouch is going towards 7 o'clock. You understand the difference? That's the main thing you have to understand for you to control the swing. So, say for example, now I am normally bowling, and when you see me jump and release, see the ball is just going down the leg side for a right-handed batsman. For a left-handed, perfect delivery. But for a right-handed batsman, I want to bowl properly, but not give him that exaggerated swing for them to play the leg side shot. What I can simply do is I can take the aftertouch towards the 7 o'clock angle, and now if I bowl, the ball will not swing as much as it did in the previous delivery just because of the aftertouch. Beautiful variation because of aftertouch. That's all. Okay. So just like the previous variation, from 12 o'clock, every little bit of movement, you can have different kind of swing. Best swing between 1 and 2 o'clock. Alright. If you want to control the swing with just the seam position, bowl it close to the 12 o'clock angle, because the swing will not be as exaggerated as you bowl between 1 and 2 o'clock. That's all. Simple calculation. Now 3 o'clock angle is also a swing delivery where the ball will look like a cross seam but go like a proper inswinger, which will have that zip as well, because it's more like a seam delivery which swings in than a proper inswinging over seam delivery. So now the variation which I always keep sharing about is the over seam, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Praveen Kumar, those kind of deliveries where you have the initial swing and after pitching you swings away. So that is one thing. Second variation, when you go towards below, so when you go below 3 o'clock towards 6 o'clock, that is the range where you bowl the under seam. What is under seam? Basically is when the bowler who is pacey, like Mohammad Shami, Dale Steyn and all, they will bowl the pacey deliveries which will be at 100 and 140, 145 kilometers per hour, where the delivery seam position will be upright and it will just take the straight seam delivery, but after pitching it will go into the batsman. So how to bowl that? If you go towards the inswing and go towards 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock or near 6 o'clock as well, that's the delivery which will go like seam delivery, but after pitching, beautiful in-swinging delivery. I mean, obviously in-swinging deliveries are much effective when a left-hander is playing, but for right-hander it's a very beautiful variation where you can just mix things up whenever you want to have that variation going on for you. Alright, so just like the normal swing, closer to the 6 o'clock angle, much less swing compared to 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. That's all. Now coming on to the reverse swinging angle. So from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock, all the angles are reverse swing, but effective one is closer to 11 o'clock or in between 11 and 12, because you don't want to swing it as much, you just want to have that little bit of variation which you can get with this length in swinging delivery. See, it did not swing as much. So the thought behind all these variation is to be as realistic as possible and trying to replicate that in the game. Alright, so that is one variation. Now you can bowl the 9 o'clock angle as well. You can try that out. So now if you go below 9 o'clock, it's a under seam swing delivery where the reverse swing will happen, but the ball will swing after pitching. See that exaggerated movement, because I went on with the angle instead of pushing it away. So the movement is already going to happen, but the control comes into play only with the jump and release and also with the aftertouch. Those things you have to understand. Otherwise, it is slightly tricky to control the inswinger for a right hander, because you have to bowl it way outside for them to get it just outside off stump line or just on the 4th stump, 5th stump line. So to control that, you have to control the jump and release and have the aftertouch at a certain angle, just like I said. Alright, now 1, 2, 3. Oh, what a transition. Alright, now in swing delivery to right-handed breath feed. So now one thing you have to understand is what is the run-up you take. If you take the closer run-up, it means the ball will swing even more. So controlling it might be difficult. If you go to the wider angle, the ball will have natural swing even with the angle. So it is already supporting the in-swinging angle. So it will swing even more because of that. So always take the middle run-up because it will be much easier to control the swing. Alright, in swing to right-hander, going to bowl the between 12 and 1, going against the swing, and you can see the ball did not swing as much. Now the second delivery, similar seam position, but the swing, I'll try to support the swing this time with the aftertouch at 1 o'clock. You can see the ball swinging in. Now the delivery which will not swing as much, okay, 12 o'clock angle, but I'll support the swing with the aftertouch just to make sure that I get maximum amount of swing possible for this delivery. See that delivery? So I'm not trying to change the length because I want to show you the big eye with all the same length but different kind of variation with the aftertouch and with the seam positions. Alright, you have to understand how effective the aftertouch can be in this game. So now next delivery is going to be the under seam delivery, where Bumrah is a perfect candidate for that because he can bowl the 140-150 delivery. So under the 3 o'clock angle, I'm going to bowl towards the 5 o'clock angle. 5 o'clock seam position, going with the swing and away. See that ball seamed and swung in beautifully. Now let's just see the big lines. You will see all the variations here. See that everything is a in swing, but see all the subtle variations, everything pitched at the same length, but see the swing positions varying with every delivery because of the angles we used. Same length, same seam position, just with the aftertouch we made all the changes, because of which the amount of swing, the angle of swing, everything changed. How beautiful is that you can do that in a game, because that is the reason I love playing in this game again and again and again, because it offers the depth and you can use all these things while you are playing online as well. Now for left-hander, beautiful. So for left-hander, what I would suggest is take the closer run-up, because you want to bring in the LBW angle by pitching it in the stump line and then taking it away for them to make them edge it or miss it or do something. So 1 o'clock angle and bowl it straight. See that? So the natural swing takes the ball away from the batsman. Now with closer run up, okay? In swing, minimalistic swing near very close to 12 o'clock. Now foolish deliveries. You can see the ball pitching and just moving into the batsman. The ball which will swing after pitching, so you have to let it swing so good length. So whenever you want to bowl the ball which will swing after pitching, you have to make sure that it has the time to take that movement after pitching, because if you bowl it too full, you might not give it the time that it needs to have the deviation or the movement of the pitch. Say for example, if I bowl this delivery straight, shortish full, so it becomes like a proper seam delivery. It is not as effective. If you bowl the reverse swinging angle, it will look like a reverse swing, but it is just and Inswinger. So the reverse swing Inswinger is like ball looks like outswinger but just goes into the batsman like an inswinger. Now see the big lines, everything pitched in the similar region, everything ending up differently. That's the beauty of this game. The first delivery, obviously because of the left-hander, we bowled that angle just to make them play that outside off. That's all. Bumrah to the left-hander. I'm gonna go to the 1 o'clock angle. I'm gonna go with the swing, shortish full length, and just stay with the line. So what I will do with the left hander is, I try to jump on 5 o'clock angle and release it 12 o'clock. Why? Because I want to set the line outside, but I want to release the ball on the stump line just to make the ball take the course of swinging away from the batsman, because of which it becomes a very effective delivery. So I'll just show you variations in this. So outswing, now the jump will be at 7 o'clock and release will be 12 o'clock. So you saw both the deliveries. Now check the big lines of these deliveries. See the subtle variation. Why it happened? Because of the aftertouch and the jump and release. Both the angles, both the lines are similar, but the slightest of variation happens because of the aftertouch and jump and release. Two most important things when you are bowling with the pro controls. Showing it again just to make sure you understand how subtle it is. See this angle? So one comes and goes with the angle, one comes and just holds its line. Because I am going against the aftertouch, I am going with the aftertouch. That's all. Nothing much. So if I want to bowl the ball seam and swing away after pitching, I will go back of length and go with the swing. See that? So the natural swing lets the ball stay in line but also take that swing. So what I will try to do with these kind of deliveries is, I will try to bowl the fully good length, and one delivery I will try to take it into the batsman by jumping at 5, releasing it into the batsman. So you can go across the angle as well, but you have to make sure that the aftertouch stays outside so that you are in line of the delivery. Otherwise it becomes a very easy flick down to the third man, because the batsman is already favoring the leg side in this game. So now foolish good length and into the batsman. See that? So now I'm trying to stay outside off but in the line as well. You get the point? Just check the variations in this. The fifth delivery, I pitched it in line but I'm taking it away. So all these variations are possible because of aftertouch and jump and release. Beautiful delivery. That is all you need to know. I hope you guys understood all the things I wanted to explain regarding in-swing delivery, because it's a beautiful variation for a left-hander and especially against right-hander, because outswing, in-swing, wicket, let's go baby, can be done in this game. So go try it out and let me know in the comment section your thoughts on it. If you want to learn anything new in this, if you need any assistance, let me know, because you can make sure that you control the swing much effectively with the aftertouch, with the jump and release, with all the variations possible in this game. So I hope you guys make sure to try it out and enhance your experience with this game and also with Cricket 26. So thank you for watching. Any doubts, let me know in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.